What's happening, everybody? How's everybody doing this evening? Hope everybody's having a good night. Let's throw this in here real quick. And we will get to moving. Hello, Dan. Hello, Never Duck. What's happening, Turbo Tom? Come on, Fee. Yeah, I know. I started talking, so that means it's time for you to show up. Hi, Fifi. How's everybody's evening? What's happening, Jim? Glad you're in here. I think we're going to try to help you out tonight if we can. There's no guarantees we can, but I'm going to try. So my friend Jim is about 11 subscribers away from 500. He is planning to go to No Name Nationals with a car this year. He was there last year without a car. So if you have not, please go check out his channel. I'm going to throw the link up here. So please go check out his channel and watch a video, leave a comment if you can, or even just a thumbs up, and hit subscribe if you would. I would appreciate it. Never boards on baby duty tonight. Well, I appreciate you jumping in. Ben JB wilding up the carburetor, as you know. Yeah, God, you and your Play-Doh. Yeah, Dan is now the Play-Doh king. Well, there you go. Yeah, all hail the Play-Doh king, Dan from New Guys Garage. He is the carburetor whisperer. So that is the link to Jim's Fastback channel. It's Jim. Many of you would have met him last year at No Name Nationals. He was very helpful to both myself and to Larry from LNA Auto Works. And I greatly appreciate him being there. He invited myself and Lauren back on our way back from PRI to his house. We had a nice lunch with him and his wife, and got to see his digs and his cat farm. And it was awesome. I greatly appreciate it. He's an awesome guy. So please go check out his channel. I would greatly appreciate it, as I know he would too. He wants to hit 500 subscribers before he joins the No Name Nationals. He's a stubborn individual. I give him props for his stubbornness. Butter knives to spread it evenly. Yeah, that is true. And New Guys Garage got a supply of butter knives from our good friend Junkyard Necromancer, and I believe that he engraved them as well. Hey, Jim, I appreciate you, man. It's nice to have you as a friend. I appreciate you being able to call you a friend. What's happening? Shouldn't those be upside down thumbs because you're on the other side of the planet? Yeah. Yeah, he is definitely he is Play-Doh king and the butter knife king, or as he would call them, the flathead screwdrivers. Yep, he has 489, and he needs 11 more to hit the 500. I just have backbladed it with a D. That's a dozer. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure those butter knives that or the flat blade screwdrivers that Junkyard sent you, that all that etching will be destroyed within several weeks of him just scraping and using them for everything but his toast. Yes, but I didn't want to bring you down. It's not. I see. Okay. Well, and I could understand that. Yeah. High fee. But I know you're on the other side of the planet. So to me, that actually means you're flicking me off. As if it was upside down, then I would know, hey, it's Dean. He's just giving me the reverse thumbs up because he's on the wrong side of the planet. Yeah, Jim is stubborn as a mule. That's what my dad said. I'm proud to call you a friend. I do. I greatly appreciate it. It was fantastic meeting you at No Name and hanging out with you for all that time. And Larry and Larry and the two little Larrys and Mrs. Larry. Very cool. I hope to see them again this next year, and hope to see you as well. And we'll probably see each other before then, because I have a feeling one of us will be helping the other get something ready for the No Name Nationals or some other silly thing. Dozy people do dozy things. And it's true. Slimo, my other friend from the other side of the planet. And again, I'm covered in mozzie bites that are malaria symptoms. Well, I'm assuming mozzies are like bug bites, but I'm not a malaria expert, so Dean might know. Dean might be able to help you there. I'm pretty sure he's a doctor. I can confirm, Dean, you are not on this planet. That is very true. Okay, Fiona, we're not knocking the. Thank you. She loves to try to smash my hand to pet her when I'm trying to have a drink of something. What's happening, DNS? All the thumbs up and JB Weldon here tonight. That is true. They send postcards with "Wish you were here" and pictures of the Earth. You do seem like you're in your own world, and I applaud you for that, because you managed to stay functional on this crazy planet and your own little slice of the world. So, Slimo at last, another normal person. That is true. You guys should get together and do a collaboration. I know you're probably as far apart as Dan and I are, or probably in Junkyard, because I know that neither of your countries are small per se. What's happening, Bustarito Garage? He's having a big subscriber. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a channel member giveaway soon. He's got a channel membership, and he's giving away some pretty fancy stuff. So definitely go check that out if you're inclined to subscribe to somebody's channel in terms of membership, not just a simple subscription. Please go look him up. I am not financially in a place where I can do that, but that's a very nice benefit. He gives back big time to the people that can and do support him as well. Hickeys love bites. Oh, God, Slimo. All right, Dino and Slimo. Hello to everyone. I was having trouble seeing comments besides mine. I don't know what's going on with Jim. Some people, I don't know if someone is on here and reporting them. It's not me. If you are, I'd appreciate if you stop that crap. It's not very nice. Yep, saying hi to everybody. Dean is the Kiwi. So I think that the channel is the join is linked. So if you are so inclined, please feel free to do so. You are not required to, but I do greatly appreciate it. Simon was way too clever for me. He can add, subtract, divide, multiply, and do. I'm assuming that's a divide. Do so without making. Well, he's got his talents. Oh, it's Jim's phone. Okay, that makes me feel better, because I was hoping it wasn't something that was going on with somebody playing Shenanigans in the background there. Oops, sorry, I already read that one. So I'm gonna. Oh, and also another good friend of mine, and I know it's a they. They've been on the channel quite a bit here and there in the streams and everything else. It's Rescue and Restore Garage. They are heading to 1,000 subscribers. So if you are so inclined, also go check them out. I would greatly appreciate it. They're two awesome people, and I wish them nothing but the best. They have a very, very nice supply of vehicles. Jim, check the setting. Yeah. Okay. And dink. And that is Rescue and Restore Garage. They are some of our Canadian friends. I say that because the people that are in here, they're on the chat a lot. We all talk back and forth, and that's why I'm saying we. I'm not royalty. Definitely go give them a check out as well. What's happening, you guys? Guitar, good to see you in here. So we will zip back up here real quick, and I can maybe find where the hell I was. So if you would, I'd appreciate check out Jim's Fastback Garage. He is almost to 500 subscribers. And also, while you're at it, if you would check out Rescued and Restored Garage, I would greatly appreciate it. They are, I think they're over 950. They're headed to 1,000. They're two awesome people. They got a cool setup of cars, and they have a cool dog. So there's always good stuff to have around. Oh, he must be working on another amp. Tom is the maestro. If you need music for your channel and you don't want to worry about copyright strikes, check out New Guy's Guitar. Go ahead and let them know if there's some of the songs you'd like to use. I use Well, I've been using his stuff pretty much exclusively for about a year now. Credit him in the video if you can, and credit him in the description. I have one of his logos in every one of my videos when I'm using his music, which is pretty much everything. And I list him in the description as well. And then you don't have to worry about having issues because he lets you use it as long as you credit him, which is pretty cool. And he's got around to say about 12 songs. I know he's making some new stuff, but he just started a new job, so I'm not exactly sure what his output is right at the moment. I turn off my chat and hit the like button and jump back in. Appreciate it. I'm not sure what that is, Dean, but I will. Awesome. For shocking the alligators. No, not that kind of amp, Dean. Oh, I think I'm just a tiny bit behind. I just plugged it in and it's amazing. So Tom is apparently, I guess he's been, is that the amp you were rebuilding last couple of weeks? Tom is a maestro. Wife's out of town again. She's calling. I'll be back later. Well, appreciate it. Never duck. And you are always welcome to jump back in whenever you get here. What's happening? Old McDonald has a car. I just cleared up 2 copyright issues and the music came from my editing program. Yeah, that I've used a lot of, I was using exclusively the stuff from YouTube Library because I figured that was safe, and apparently that's not even safe. And Tom from New Guys Guitar started saying, hey, use my music. More than welcome to, as long as you credit me. And I've been doing it ever since. And I like it. He's got some good tunes, and you don't have to have any worries about issues. So that's pretty damn cool. Hey, what's happening, Dutch Car Guys Garage? Dutch Guys Garage. I don't know why I want to say Car Guys. I do apologize. I'm going to go ahead and grab Tom's link as well and throw that in here along with the other ones that I have been. So if you need music, please go check out Tom's channel. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. There. Yeah, definitely check out BRG's thing. He's doing some pretty cool. He's got an awesome channel. He's a great guy. Met at No Name Nationals, and he also does a lot for his subscribers and members. So it's pretty damn cool. Oh, you got a new brand. Look at you getting all fancy. New job, new amp. Oh, well, there you go. Nice. I expect lots of output. The amp, you can always use an EDIS 8 module from a Ford. One food use it for. Shocks me like an Good Lord, Dean. So this is Tom's link for New Guys Guitar. If you see music on his channel you like, let him know, and he'll let you use it. Like I said, just credit him, and you're good to go. Just have to say, I might go to Autorama, but just not sure yet. If I do, we'll be there. If not, won't. That is very true. If you aren't there, you aren't. I will be going that Saturday, which would be I think it's the 2nd. Let me double check real quick here. Yeah, I will be there for sure March 2nd. It used to be Cobo Hall. I don't know what the hell they're calling it now. But I will be there for sure Saturday. And if the car's there, then I will likely be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I think I have to be, but I'm not 100% sure. Hi, Fee. So I'm on the short list, just in case anybody that is in here wasn't here before. The Chambler's on the short list in the garage again to get into No Name Nationals. To get into Autorama, I'm on the list of, hey, we like your car. We had too many people come in. If someone backs out, we'll call you. So if I get in, I'm probably going to be there Thursday night, like 1 a.m. But we'll see how that goes. Should be a hell of an experience either way. Hopefully it gets in. If it doesn't, I will still be there. So no alligators were harmed. That's good to know, Dean. If you want music files, email me at New Guys. Ooh, Guitar Man. Ooh, look at you going. Got your own address. We don't have to email your brother anymore. It's a direct connection. Yeah, definitely check out Tom's stuff if you like his music. I've got everything. I use it kind of in a rotation, and he was also kind enough to make me something, a song just for my shop tours that I'm doing my Michigan Make Series. I know it's available for everyone else, but I'm just using that song exclusively for the shop tours. I think my friends will be there. Awesome. Yeah. I'll be there either way. You've got my number, Jim. If your friends are there, let me know. I'll likely be wearing my stupid logo crap in some way, shape, or form. So, hey, Shelly, what's happening? Thanks for jumping in. Figure out where we are. Oh, well, of course. Well, Dan is your manager effectively. So, that is, at least you're cutting out the middleman, sort of. Autorama, like, no. Autorama. Autorama. It's one of the biggest car shows in the country. It's the 71st or second running of it is this year. I didn't make the first cut. I had to wait until the Chandler was done. I didn't want to try to enter the car. I didn't want to do a whole other thing where I'm running around to try to get a car done. So got it running. By the time I got it in, there were a lot of people in front of me. So at least I got a call and said, hey, they seemed excited about it. And if it makes it in, that's awesome. If it doesn't, next year, there's a couple other shows this year that are pretty big that I've got to set money aside for and do the entry fee. They're big enough that the exposure is worth the effort. We'll see how it goes. No, not Autorama, not like the Indian musical and Hindu got good. No, sorry. That still no. I'll have him look for you. It's my ex-brother-in-law and his son. Okay. Actually, to maybe make this easier on Dean, let me Fiona, I need my hands. Fiona. I'm not supposed to not be touching the dog. I think that's how that works. So I won't. Let's go ahead and do this. Dang, I'm just not getting. Well, I'm going to try my best to help you, Dean. So we'll just do this since I have the power. So it's also called Other Things in Other Areas. So it's also called the World of Wheels, Cavalcade of Customs. It's Autorama here. I know it's in a lot of the larger major cities in the country. It's the 71st one is here. So it's not nothing. It's nice to have them excited about the car. I've had a lot of thumbs up and everything else from everybody that's seen it so far. They have it. Cobo Hall is it's hard to describe. It's like they've had concerts there. It's been there for I want to say at least 50 years. But there's a main floor where all the really fancy show cars are at, and then the basement level is like your rat rods stuff that I built, that kind of stuff, where it's kind of more custom but not spit and polish shiny stuff. Yeah, yes, the car show thing or thing. No, that would be Motorama. There's been I'm in Michigan, so the car shows are kind of a thing here, but it's not really the same. This is more for people cars, not manufacturer's car. Put your hands up for Detroit. No, I'm not currently wanted that I know of. So yeah, you're fine, Fee. So it's a pretty neat show. There's a lot of stuff to see, a lot of stuff to do, a lot of manufacturers there. So it'll give me a chance to keep working on getting more people interested in the shop tour stuff. And I think, yeah, you can still get discounted tickets at O'Reilly, which is an auto parts store. It's here. So yeah, it's Michigan Hot Rod Association, McGuire's Champion Auto Shows, and O'Reilly are presenting it. Oh, it's not Cobo anymore. They're calling it Huntington Place, which is Huntington Place Cobo. So it is in downtown Detroit. So hopefully, well, I won't know until I'm going to have to get my car all cleaned up and ready Wednesday. God, it's next Wednesday. and just have it set up and ready on the side just in case it happens, because it's going to be crazy trying to get it there. Off of that, it's a 12-hour drive for us. Yeah. You love to. At some point, we will meet each other. Hopefully, it won't have to take as long as No Name Nationals, but you know, part of the Red Barns this year. I don't actually know when that is, so I'll have to look that up. Let me look real quick. I have a computer. I can do these things. Cole Hall has been in Detroit since 19. Okay, so yeah, it's a hell of a lot more than 50 years. What's happening there? Learning with Juan? Everybody's saying hi. Hi. Everybody's saying hi. Let's see what's selling my boat, but nobody has money, but I can swap for a 76 F100 or a 62 Pontiac Parisienne. I like them both, but I'd go for the truck, honestly, personally. But you do whatever you think's right. God, excuse me. Well, that does happen, man. Dan, everything's pretty far away from everybody. Even most of the guys that I've met for the Michigan stuff are all about 3 hours away. It'll be more convenient in the long run because we'll actually be able to go do things in different areas. Over at the Red Barns, Gilmore. Okay, biggest car museum. Yep, I know Gilmore. That's one of the things I've been meaning to do with my car friends for 20 years. We've just never gotten around to it. It's something I need to try to do this year. What's happening, Levi? What's going on? So I'll have to look into that. It all depends on timing for that. That would be cool to go to. One, my back is turned, and whammo, you're here, just like Philip on a matter of transportation. Oh, God, Dean. No problem, Shell. I fully understand. Thanks for jumping in. Well, hopefully not. Hopefully Levi's not blowing LS engines out for entertainment. So let's see. Again, since a couple more people have showed in, a couple of my friends are getting damn close to 500 subscribers and to 1,000. So if you have the time, I would appreciate it if you would go check out Jim's Fastback Garage. He's an awesome guy. He is almost to 500. He's about 10 away. And we'll leave that up there for a minute, and then I will jump and grab the other channel, which is Rescued Restored Garage. Two awesome people as well. Red Barn's third week in July, so like the 22nd. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind. Levi saying, D, my engine self-deleted itself. It did that because I didn't add enough fuel in the tune for the boost we were running. It sucks, man. Awesome, Levi subbed already. Appreciate it. That's just saying he's normally got 4 or 5 cars at the Red Barn event. Now I'll definitely have to check that out. I need to get out there anyway. I want to talk to them about doing a video, their facility, which they may or may not do. I'm pretty small fish, all things considered. Yep, I do appreciate it, Levi. And the other friends are Rescued Restored Garage. They have a lot of cool cars. They're out of Canada. Don't hold that against them. That is the link for their YouTube channel. They have 2 very cool people. They have a cool dog, and they have a lot of cool cars. They have pretty much almost a bucket list of cars in various stages of needing fixing. Levi says, no problem, Jim. I really want a 72 Fastback Mustang. It's a dream car. Nice. You're fine, Fee. Pet the Doberman. That's all I do is pet the Doberman. Oops, rest. Oh, good Lord, Dean. Jim saying that Levi had a 72 notchback. One saying, I don't know about Aussies, but you're not on the list. Sorry. Okay. Don't know what list we're talking about, but whatever works. Definitely, if you can, go check out Jim's Fastback Garage and Rescue and Restore Garage. I would appreciate it. Awesome people. And they're both heading towards goals. Ah, Juan's sister. Okay. Juan will find you, Jim. He has a particular lack of skills. He will find you. So the link is up. Feel free to jump in if you want to. No one is required to do so, but I do appreciate it. I got to move a bit. Is there anything anybody would like to know? Stuff about the car, stuff about me, stuff about this sweet little red face right here. Yeah. Everything in general. So let's eat this person list. Juan. No. That's a Juan only list. Juan thinks everyone wants to eat him. I'm not really sure how that one works, but Juan also is a Barbie song enthusiast, and he really does like himself some dentistry. We will have supper when Juan shows up at my toast. That is true. They're very hospitable, Juan. Mr. Byrne, would you take that name 6%? No. No, can't say that I would. When will I have a V8? Soon as I can afford one. I have a lot of straight. Well, I have everything. Let's see. I have 6 cars and 7 engines at the moment. 6 of those engines are straight 6s, 4-liter family Jeep engine. The other one is a 4-cylinder Honda. So I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm not against an 8. Wouldn't mind throwing an LS in the Honda, but I have a perfectly good carbureted 4.2 liter and a 5-speed. So, and I do have a 5-speed that I have a T5 that came out of an 83 Trans Am, but I don't have a V8 to go on it. So, how do I become race team with sponsors? I don't 100% know, but if you find out, let me know. I certainly wouldn't mind that. One will be happy to know that no, they sell Soylent in some stores now, orange and blue, but green is not available yet. I assume you mean Soylent Green. Who knows? Yeah, you have to sponsor yourself. That is true. You are your number one fan, Levi. At the end of the day, at least you're the one who spends the most on yourself. So that is, I think we're all technically self-sponsored. You can always reach out to companies. I mean, you've got a fast enough car and you got a channel. There's no reason you can't reach out to people and say, hey, even if they just throw you some parts, that'd be awesome. One, I'm not allowed to eat people in a manner that might impress certain incarcerated individuals. Sounds no. You are no, Dean. No cannibalism, Dean. Yeah, we all are too. Yeah, very much so. And maybe one will sponsor you. Autocorrect is fun. Yeah, I would reach out to people and to just reach out to anybody you can. All worst they can say is no. If there's companies you're interested in, just get a little presentation of your car together and pardon me, the dog is having a problem. You all right? You okay? She goes back to the vet probably Monday. I got to make her appointment tomorrow. Well, hopefully she gets a cleaner bill of health than last time. Yeah, just reach out and just say, hey, this is what I got. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm planning. I got, subscribers and this and that and that and this, and throw a, proposal thing out there and see what happens. Like I said, the worst thing to say is no. After 32 CE, wasn't eating certain people legal for certain. I don't know, Dean. I think it all depends on what part of the planet you're on. Are you okay? Yeah, you just need to be fine. Yeah, and also Juan, you probably missed earlier, but Dan is not the Burger King anymore. He's now the Play-Doh King because he's custom sculpting carburetor tops out of Play-Doh at the moment. So Tom is likely old enough to think for himself. I'm pretty sure. I reached out to Holly once. Oh, no reply. I wonder why. It's not like I'm filming these stuff. Yeah, you are the carburetor whisperer, but you're also the carburetor antichrist. But you do it. Sometimes you actually have to reach out. Like, did you reach out to the marketing department? Did you give them a presentation? Did you tell them what you're doing? Did you explain the fact that you have 20,000 subscribers and you've like 9 million views? That's nothing. It's nothing to sneeze at, Dan. That's a humongous accomplishment. These things should honestly, it almost should sell itself. Let's go, Dean. But I'm pretty sure Tom can think for himself. I'm going to have to say yes. I say I shall pretend that I'm Papua New Guinea. There you go. You can pretend. You already said you're on your own planet, Dean. So you can pretend that you're wherever you want to be, and that is your solution. So it's worth a shot. Yeah, I mean, you reach out. The worst they can say is no. I reached out to a couple of people. They've sent stuff back, said I'm either not big enough yet, or they're not doing sponsorships at the moment. Which, hey, at least is an answer. Just keep annoying them until you get an answer. Like every shop tour, I've got about 50 things and balls juggling in the air with that. But until I get a no, yes, that hasn't happened yet. I did 6%, but I'm no Vice Grip Garage. No, you're not. You're Dan from New Guys Guitar. And they don't just sponsor him. They sponsor, hell, they have sponsor everybody that I watch just about. I think Pole Barn, Dylan McCool, Sally Speed Shop, I believe. I don't know what Stapleton Auto Works or not. Junkyard Digs, I think they did. Just reach out, dude. Just keep reaching out. If you don't have to spend the money on it, it means you can do more other stuff with your car. That's awesome. Well, my views are worth 20,000 in marketing dollars. That's you there. There you go. Just keep reaching out. Just keep trying. I think you're a nice guy. You got a good personality. You got a cool car. Guess what? You got knowledge and skill base, and throw it out there and see what happens. Somebody will do it. Somebody will bite. These glasses are mine. Yeah. Okay, Dean. Oh, for the love of God, Dean. I had a comment about my fastback, and that person wanted me to give them my car for free to help them start a muscle car museum. Okay. That's nice. I'm assuming you said no. You could always say, hey, I'll put it on display, but it's going to be on display for a small amount of time. It ain't free. I reached out to Pepsi and got a full letter about why they couldn't. I was happy that I framed it. Man, still, that's cool. Try Coke or RC Cola. They're still small. They might actually say, hey, you're just the person we're looking for. No, Tom does not bite. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't do that either. Tom lays down a heavy, that he does. Tom does lay down a heavy rift. Yeah, Dan will likely have JB Weld sponsorship. That would be who you should go after, Dan, is JB Weld. Because I'm pretty sure that other than an emergency, nobody's made a carburetor out of JB Weld or Play-Doh. So that's what I'd go after them. Can't hurt. There are people I'm going after. Like I said, until I get a no, it's a yes. Just hasn't happened yet. Like Tom Sawyer. Yes, Dan is the Play-Doh king. I actually think he needs to have a shirt that says that with a carburetor with a bunch of Play-Doh on top and a crown. The Play-Doh king. You should get a JB Weld sponsorship. Just send him a freaking thing. Show him your video. Look, I did this. I'm sorry and not sorry. Sponsor me. I need more of your stuff. Yes, Dan probably spent a small fortune on JB Weld in the last couple of weeks. Oh, good Lord in heaven, the Duckster's here. We've been Ducksterized. No, he's not the Burger King. He's the Play-Doh King. He's the Play-Doh King of Minnesota. The Dano is the Play-Doh King of Minnesota. I have decreed. Oh, I just have a wad of dog by me. There's 2 dogs, but there might as well be one. There's just lots of dog. So other than trying to get you sponsors, which I can't even really barely even do myself, what else would you guys like to know? Since we're here, excuse me, we have this time. So is there anything anyone else would like to know? I don't think there's going to be a video. Well, I'll tell you this. I do not believe I'm going to have a video out Friday. The generators I'm working on are probably not going to be done in time. I've got one more thing that just whooping my ass with a surging idle. I think I've got figured out what it is, but I don't think I'm going to have time to get it done before I leave for the shop tour this weekend. So it's probably going to have to be a bit pushed to next week. So I am now I'm going to be publishing the Idiot's Guide to Small Engine Repair. So that'll be exciting. Shopping list, Dan Smirnoff with JB Weld. No, I don't know if he was drinking while JB welding. That might have helped him somewhat. High performance silly putty. That is true. That is very true. The Burger King. I put the high performance in dough. This was synthetic carb advice. It's true. Don't know what it's going to do with heat, but I don't know if that heat cures air. I'm not sure. Well, air and fuel, I don't know how it will react with either. Found a front axle for the Honchero. No, I've had to put that on the back burner because I know I can get one from probably Speedway, but realistically, I need the whole thing, and they're $1,200. So that's probably gonna have to wait a bit unless I can find something on Marketplace or just I don't know enough about I need a 32 up front. I need a 32 forward style front axle with the beam. I'd rather do coilovers than a leaf spring, the steering, and the radius arms or whatever the heck they call them. I realistically need the whole thing. Maybe I need to try to go to Carlisle or Hershey, one of those big swap meets over there. I got to be able to find a way to put the money aside, and I don't think I'm a big enough fish for Speedway to sponsor me, but that's one of the people I do need to start talking to. But for that stuff, I want to have the whole Honchero gutted before I start going at it and trying to get more people involved with that. Will World War III shot before the November election? Probably not, but they'll probably try to make you think it is. Is the Chamberlain getting all buttered up for the big show in a week or two? No, it is getting clean. Well, it'll get cleaned Wednesday. It'll get cleaned next Wednesday because if I do get into Autorama, I will know probably late Thursday. And I'll have to get the car down there and get it in there because the show opens Friday. So it's going to be little assholes and elbows. I don't know how well that would work. I don't know how I would get home because if it's 1, 2 in the morning, I don't know anybody that would pick me up per se in Detroit. That I'm going to have to figure that stuff out. I don't know. It is going to be hell. If it happens, it's going to be one hell of an experience. That's for sure. Tom, what is love? Oh God, no, Tom, no one, no. The Surgeon Idol has determined that leaking intakes are a danger to you. Oh God, oh good Lord, it's not a car, Dean. It is a small generator. Yo, Holly, I can make your shit better than you can. Sponsor me. I'm thinking that they don't. That's not the right approach with them. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now. Tell me what with. I think I'm probably missing some of these conversations. Excuse me. Oh, good Lord. No, do not encourage him, Dean. Do not encourage Juan. Oh, good Lord. New Guys Garage. If World War III does happen, you can find the latest news. Oh, God. Oh, God. Am I going to have a news update in my live stream tonight, Dan? Is it time for NGGNN? All the news unfit to print. The basement cars are rat rods, yes. They're a mixture of rat rods and stuff like I built. And the last time I was there, most of the companies that had stuff to sell or T-shirts or car parts or whatever are in the basement as well. It's kind of it's to me it's the more fun section because I love the fancy stuff and I built fancy stuff for other people, but I don't really think I'd want one unless I had a lot of money and wasn't worried about it. I'd rather I don't want this thing to break, but if it breaks, okay. I just don't want to get it in a wreck. That's the only thing I really don't want to deal with. I sing wrong lyrics only. That is true, Dean. I have heard you. Here's my comment. What's the point? No, I don't have to read your comment. I know what it is. If someone is interested, they can go back and look, or you can get on here and I'll give you 2 seconds to sing it if you want to. Like it's flat. No. Yeah, that is true. Dan, you could get a knock on the door at Big Carburetor to come get you. Yeah. Barry Grant does not play nice. It used to be all there on rents.com. Okay. They had some German World War II vehicles in the basement last year. I was down there. I was not able to go. It was right before I had my 8th foot surgery beginning of March last year, and my foot was a mess. I didn't want to get an infection or anything else that would have prevented surgery because I desperately needed it. So I did have to miss last year. Unfortunately, my friend Lauren did go. She had a good time. And I think this year will be fun. Should be a blast. I'm looking forward to going. Like I said, I'll either be there Saturday for sure. If the car's there, I'll be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, more than likely. Yes, Barry Grant. He doesn't mess around. He takes no prisoners. He does not. In land of carburation, people don't mess around. Dan will find himself in Plato's shoes if he's not careful. Nobody wants that. Nobody indeed. Oh, so any other crazy things you'd like to know? I'll be headed. Okay, this is the map of Michigan. I'll be heading there Friday for the first shop tour of the year. Got quite a few other ones. You know, it's the hey, something's going on. Well, I'm not a priority. So it's when they happen. It's probably going to be one of those things where it's either nothing happens for a while and all of a sudden it's all I'm doing is shop tours. But we'll see. That would be a fine problem to have. Got some other cool stuff coming up, but first we'll have the stage. NGGNN.
What's up? It's NGG News. The NGGNN just it's too much.
NGGNN. It actually rolls off the tongue.
Well, not as well as NGG News.
No, that's too many words. You gotta speed it up for the younger generation. NGGNN. You say it real quick.
If we were catering to the younger generation, the whole channel would be quite different.
Yeah, it would probably be bigger than your other channel if you were just fast cuts. You're just doing this all the time. You'd be a massive hit.
Some things just aren't worth it. 6%.
Then just hurts me until you get my. Okay, Juan, for the love of God, if you want to sing, like I said, I'll give you 5 seconds on panel, and that's it.
Juan's gonna sing?
He's trying to sing, and he wants me to keep. He's referencing every crappy song from the '90s, and he's got Dean going with him and his little shenanigans. So
What? You should make a rule that no writing down songs in chat.
I don't care. If it keeps people engaging in chat, it's fine by me. Just don't fight with people in chat. That's all I care about. Simo says turbulent airflow through the intake should be better, like a golf ball is.
It's not exactly the same as golf ball effect on the inside, but because, like, I mean, if you dimple your whole intake, all you're doing is essentially making it smaller, because all the eddies that form in each dimple effectively reduces the diameter of the actual intake itself.
No,
Right.
Doug, so not MGGNN, NGGNN. What? I didn't do anything.
No, not you. The one next to you.
NGG. No, see now you're
No.
so calm. NGGNN done.
It's NGG News,
Uh-huh.
the NGG News Network.
Which would be NGGNN.
No, but you don't say it as if you have fucking Tourette's. It's NGG News. Calm
Yeah,
down.
but then you keep going NGG News.
Look, you can make 6% news if you want.
No, I don't want to. I'm not that.
Well, there you go.
I'm just gonna harass you because you started it. Jim saying you used it. There's no news like new news.
Damn straight we did.
Oh, hold on, let me. Yeah,
Yes.
we'll full screen it there. How is the news business going there, Dan?
Oh, pretty good. We haven't made another one yet just because I haven't had time to go over to Tom's because I've been working on that stupid thing. I've been driving all over Minnesota the past couple of days, getting cylinder heads, dropping off cylinder heads, dropping off pistons and rods to have new pistons and mounted on the rods, and just all kinds of stuff. And I've been JB welding carburetors. Look at that.
Yes, he is. Like I said, he is the Play-Doh King of Minnesota.
Yes. No, it's going to turn out pretty cool once I, get it smooth. So, yeah.
And Doug's just saying they got Nude Guys, Garage, and Napster.
Who the hell's Napster?
You don't know. Well, you might actually be young enough. Napster was when the internet really started, like in the early 2000s. Napster was starting to record and release songs on their page for free, and that's kind of the whole Death Knell and Metallica went berserk. And I'm going to not do justice. It's almost sort of looking up because it changed the way people listen to music, the way people purchase music.
Neat.
NGGNN, all JB Weld all the time. That is
all
true.
JB Weld all the time. I'm telling you, this is going to work out pretty good. This thing is going to be pretty slick. I think. Well, I mean, ultimately we'll find out when Joseph Nowak flows it on his flow bench.
Yeah.
But in theory, it should be pretty good. Completely different, anyway.
So, are you doing a different profile for each of the bores?
Well, no, it's all good. It's all going to be the same profile. It's going to be nice radius entries.
What I meant was I wasn't sure if you're going to try a different radius or profile for each one of them to see if one flowed better than the others.
No, we're just doing the whole carburetor as a whole.
Okay.
So I'll send it in with stage 2, and then he'll flow it. And then, in which stage 2 is doing all this to the top, and then honing out the bottoms to fit the 750 base plate, which is quite a bit bigger than the 600 base plate.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure. I mean, it's got to be at least 1/4 of an inch, maybe a little less.
What for the diameters?
Yeah, Then we'll send it in. We'll have it flow tested. We'll see if we pick up anything, and we'll see if the booster signal goes up. And well, after that, then well, then we really start getting crazy with customization. Not that filling JB Weld full, a carburetor full of JB Weld isn't already crazy, but yeah.
Do you have little files you could actually get some of the corners with, or?
I got a little Dremel that I'm going in and dremeling. I had to wait though because well, there's two different kinds of JB Weld in here. There's JB Weld, what was it? The heat resistant, whatever, blah blah. That's the gray stuff. Of course, they didn't have enough of that on the shelf, so I just grabbed the next one available, and that was water weld, JB Weld water weld, which is gasoline resistant shit. It's like, oh, fine, whatever. I was hoping it would be the same color. It's not. It's white. Kind of really distracting when you look at it. Looks like
it's hard to tell on camera. So
yeah. So the gray stuff is the.
It just looks like it had a mucus problem.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's. I haven't even begun to touch it up yet. That's just literally laying down the shit. And then I drilled and tapped that for the air bleed, so you can still adjust the amount of fuel flowing through the nozzle to the pump shot.
Nice. Dean's saying the Ted Nugent News Network.
No, not Ted Nugent. I don't have anything against the guy, but we are not him. Yeah. No, I'm pretty excited and curious to see what this will do.
Dean's saying you made a polyester carb.
so shiny. It's less. It's not shiny. I might actually paint it with I don't know, something Gliptol or something when it's all said and done, just to make it all one cohesive color and smooth.
Yeah, well, I do kind of agree with Juan. It looks like you frosted a carburetor.
Kinda, yeah. It's definitely radical.
Jim says, I thought Tourette's was uncontrollable cussing. Pretty much.
Well, that's what they, that's the excuse anyway. Yeah. See, I'm even thinking about taking these vent tubes and cutting these off too, and putting these on the actual float bowls instead, and just really just opening this whole thing up. I might save that for step 3.
Oh yeah, your international correspondent is here. Do you need to ask him anything for his news of Australia?
Oh shit! What's new in Aussie? What's my man on the ground got to say? Are there still fucking deadly spiders everywhere? Slime.
Yeah, there always will be. Frosty the Snowman took a dump on Dan's carburetor. That's what Juan's saying.
What the hell, Juan? Not true.
I tried 4 different Venturi sizes with the major and minor axis non-equal. That's what Dean's saying. Oh, good Lord.
No. Hey, Tom, what's up?
We've been full NGG and end.
Yes.
Hello, fine news people.
That's right. That is right.
Yeah, the Stay Puft Marshall man made a deposit on Dan's carb.
Look, make fun of it all you want, people, but I guarantee you that's going to flow better than it did before.
Carbs by
or
Duncan
it might,
Hines.
or it might be completely worse, and we just don't know it.
Oh, there we go. Carbs by Duncan Hines. That's what the DNS is saying.
Oh, come on, look at that.
It does. It looks like you frosted a carburetor.
No, that looks like I increased performance of a carburetor.
You should try to sell that to Dunkin' Donuts like a special carburetor promotion.
Is that silly putty?
No, it's JB
It's
Weld.
Play-Doh.
What? Hey, Aurora, did you lock the cat in the bathroom?
What's happening, Functional Histories? Yeah, Dan is frosting carburetors now. It's his new trick. Or he's a Plato King of Minnesota. So
On that carburetor. No, it's JB Well. Yeah, no, I gotta do something about the white. The white is throwing people off. It looked better when it was all gray. No, I'm telling you that this is gonna be way better.
hold on, let's show everybody the goods here.
Holy shit, there it is, huh?
That's it.
How is it?
It's light.
Is it
I
loud
like
though?
it. It's 40 watts. It's pretty loud.
Yeah,
pretty loud.
Functional Industries, everything in Australia tries to kill you, probably the trees as well.
But it's Bluetooth capable. I can pretty much download any sound I want.
Nice. Jim's asking, how's the news there, Tom?
Funny you should ask, because I got a little tidbit of news for everybody out there. I don't know if anybody's recently heard the whole cop that
Oh, great.
unloaded a whole clip into his own squad car.
Come on
Got
now.
hit in the head by a nut or something?
Yeah, no, a walnut or some sort of nut fell on top of the squad car.
Oh,
was
that's the story.
A suspect in the back of the squad car, and the cop thought he had been shot. So he turns around, unloads a whole clip into his own squad car. And then another cop comes around the corner and unloads her whole clip into the squad car. All
Good
because
Lord.
of a crazy squirrel.
Yeah, just because of the acorn.
That's great, just dumb fuckery. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're that scared and you can't tell if you've been shot or not, you should probably not be on the force.
Hey, he was waiting his whole damn life for that moment. He was fucking commando rolling around on the ground.
So,
Oh yeah, he was doing like
I have not seen the video, but correct me if I'm wrong. They didn't even hit the guy in the car, correct?
No, they fired at least 2 full clips into the car. Didn't even hit the fucking guy.
So they dumped 30 rounds into a stationary target and didn't even hit the person in the car. Not that they should have, but
well,
Yeah,
I
and the
mean,
guy was back there because he was sending mean text messages, I think.
That put the fear of God into him.
Yeah.
fear of police, that's for sure.
That's pretty much everybody's general thought. But Function said he has some silver you can borrow.
The guy in the back of the squad car was just thinking to himself the whole time, like, holy shit, am I on Scared Straight? What the fuck's going on?
I wouldn't even want to think of how horrifying that would be. You're cuffed in the back of a car and you can't do anything, and all of a sudden it's Beirut.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I seen one where the cops parked their fucking squad car on the train tracks, and they put a person in the back, and then a fucking train hit the car. I seen a video of that. I don't think that was recent though.
Good Lord.
well, this just in. Dan continues to be the luckiest man alive.
Oh,
That does not surprise me.
Here we go. You realize
Thank
once
Cloud.
6% hears the story, he's never going to let it down, right, Tom?
On the way back from St. Cloud, unbuckled,
Minneapolis,
on the phone with me, or Minneapolis, he gets pulled over by a state trooper, which seen all this, and happened to somehow get off with a warning.
Was there money or some type of service exchanged for a lack of ticket?
No. I was talking on the cell phone to this guy. I was speeding, and I had no seatbelt on.
The guy gives him a warning.
And the state trooper just comes up to the window and it's like, hey man, I in Minnesota it's state law where you gotta wear a seatbelt. So you should probably put that on. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, forgot about that one, sir. Yeah, just well, take her easy. It's like, will do.
So either he recognized who you were and your mild bit of fame saved
Doubt
you,
it.
or you were in a Daewoo and he thought, God, this guy's life has to be that horrible. I can't give him a ticket.
No,
Close.
I was literally going like 10 miles over the speed limit, no seatbelt, talking on the cell phone.
Why weren't you wearing a seatbelt though? Just a safety factor alone.
Safety factor? No, yeah.
You are the luckiest man alive. Yes, you are. Slimo said, I found a red-bellied black snake in my glove box. It was looking for frogs. That's the news.
Wait,
Slimo, do you
normally
have
keep frogs in your glove box?
a lot of frogs just hanging out in your glove box, Slimo?
That's breaking news right there. Hey, guitar guy. I want to create a creepy audio for my glamour shots. Huh?
Okay,
Yeah,
I don't think I want to know the answer to this, but I'm assuming you mean the glamour shots of the cars, not glamour shots of you.
Well, I don't, you never know.
Either way, I
looking
could
for
come up with
creepy
something for
audio.
you.
To each his own, but Frosty the Carby Man. Play-Doh King. Some of those things can eat your tire placard, causing the Department of Transportation to make your car instantly illegal. The thing is, I'm pretty sure Dean's full of shit, but at the same point, they have such ridiculous restrictions in Australia. That probably is the thing. Like, if you don't have a plaque, you can't drive your car. They have some really stringent shit over there.
Well, like Pickle told us in Canada, you can't even drive somebody else's car.
No, that because he's underage.
Oh,
I believe that's what it was. I thought that's what it was, unless I'm wrong. I might be misremembered, but I'm praying because holy crap, what a ridiculous thing. Yeah, he unloaded his gun and unloaded in his shorts. The cop.
Yeah, he was a Call of Duty cop right there. He was fucking rolling around.
Yeah. Stationary target, 32 shots, 0 hits. Sounds right. I would agree.
Yeah, like that Ron White thing. Like, 37 shots and he didn't even hit the effing Suburban.
Yeah.
Fucking Suburban.
Don't you just plug the body cam into the OBD2 port on your car and it tells you you've been hit? It's probably that would actually be a smart move for them, my friend.
That was the problem. He wasn't near his squad car. Otherwise, he might have been able to tell if he was hit or not.
Yeah.
Mean tweets. A lot of unloaded
functional histories. Email me, and then I'll come up with something for you. Try to make it creepy.
When I was a cadet, we drove the squad car to a local wildlife refuge where everyone knew they kept bears, left the doors open, and walked to the main building, scared that dude straight in a hurry. Well, that's still as crappy as that is. That's still better than shooting at him with 2 magazines for your
What? Dan did something.
I don't know. He's smiley face whistling. I'm not sure if those are hearts or whistles or that. I don't know. Juan is in his own planet tonight. The state trooper was scared. He saw what you did with that watermelon.
Remember, that was all Photoshop.
Yeah, that was all Photoshop. Well, he seen my concealed carry permit, and he's like, "Hey, man, you get anything on you?" And it's like, No, not right now. Because, the permit expired. We just renewed it yesterday.
So I'm assuming when you say concealed, there was a Colt 45 and a fucking Bowie knife, no seatbelt. You like this? He probably just went, "Have a nice day, sir."
Maybe. I did have the Bowie knife on me, but no, he looked and he's like, "Oh man, is that a manual?" It's like, "Yeah, I know. Just picked it up." Like, oh man, sweet. Yeah, well, it's kind of low. You gotta buckle up. So I mean, you could do that. That'd be great. It's like, just for you, I will.
Yeah. You are basically the human being made of Teflon. Just nothing sticks to your ass. It just bounces right the fuck off.
I thought it was fun. Like literally, Tom, I told you that too. Because Tom was on the phone when it happened. I'm just like, I seen the fucking charger pull up, slow down, and then kind of back up. And I'm like, oh shit, that was a cop. I don't have my seatbelt on. I'm fucked. And Tom's just like, well, I'll call you later.
Little green thing.
So Jim said he hopes he sees everybody in No Name in September. I should be there, barring something stupid, and hopefully those guys should be there. Who knows what the hell they're
Something
driving?
equally stupid. Yeah.
Doug's just saying, I mean, it's a day woo. They can't even do the speed limit, so Dan was speeding. Wasn't speeding.
You got.
What? Oh, I was going like 10 over. I was doing like 85.
We'll find some pants. No.
Yeah, seatbelt. I know you're impervious to all things human being, Dan, but seatbelts actually do work.
Yes, they will trap you in the car while it's on fire or rolled over and you can't get out.
Yeah, this is okay. This is being told to me by a man who carries around a 9-inch fucking knife.
Well, no. One of them's 12. One of them's 11 inches.
Okay, so
then another one's
standing for anything. Okay, gotcha.
So.
Dean, he did shake them in front of the cop. That probably, yes, he probably did. Yeah, and Functionalist is saying yes to cars. He's not glamour shotting himself. Oh, good Lord, Dean. I don't want to know functional histories. Thank you, but no. My car windows open sometimes and the critters move in. Oh, well, that's one thing you do it here, but when every third animal can kill you in Australia, you might not want to do that. Like kangaroos.
Like kangaroos.
Yeah, Dean and Juan are having their own really shitty 90s music-a-thon here.
Yeah, when I worked at the fucking dog food place in the warehouse, shipping dog food all over the world, we had kangaroo flavored dog food. And I always wonder to myself, like, why the fuck do we have kangaroo flavored dog food? How often are dogs eating kangaroos, for Christ's sakes?
I guess it depends. Is that only an Australian flavor?
They have some really weird flavors there.
And functional.
You've seen the video of that. You seen the video of that guy? Like his dog was being punched by the kangaroo, and he went up and
held by the kangaroo, and he goes up and punches him. Yeah. I've seen that.
Functional history said, "I'll be there if I can get Stone Soup build off the ground." I think that's the one where he's trying to build it kind of in pieces on the way there. DNS said Trooper was not going to mess with the DNS Weld King. Yeah, the Weld Don. I'm going to make you an offer you can't. I don't make cement shoes. I make JB Weld shoes. I'll put you in the bottom of the ocean.
Look,
a whale-faced steering wheel.
We can do this one of two ways. Either you can walk away right now, or I find a pond to drop you into. Yeah, I don't think that would have worked too well.
Yeah, no, it's not a sword. It's not a knife. It's Dan's
it's not a sword.
It's a weapon of compensation.
No. The longer reach is just better for combat.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're too far away from it,
throw it. Look, I pulled the knife out on a few people. All right, Tom was there during one of them. When those, ethnically, those black people were around the goddamn thing. You remember that?
Yeah. They skedaddled quite quick.
They fucking got the fuck out of there.
It's a crazy honky with an 11-inch compensation knife. We better run. What's happening, Van Life Biker? Thanks for dropping in.
He's got a machete. Let's get out of here.
That motherfucker's compensating for something. We better run.
Like, Jesus Christ, that cracker's got a fucking soul.
Yeah, Jim, lots of folks say that, feel like I'll be walking into a mob of angry people that don't like diecast or something. No, everybody, you've made cars for like half the people that are going there, functional histories. You'd be just fine. Yeah, they eat kangaroo burgers down under. I don't doubt that. Well, we can confirm that with Dan's and Tom's independent international news consultant.
International.
Right, you are 6%. We got a man on the scene right now. Slimo, what's the word down there? Are you in fact eating kangaroos?
Dean saying only 71 animal species can kill you in Australia, and some other species when poorly cooked. Well, yeah. But considering there's probably like 90 animals in the whole damn country, the 71's a pretty high ratio. And we've been history.
Holy shit. What's up?
What's happening, guys?
Yeah, not much.
Hey,
Meat is meat.
What's up?
JB Weldon carburetors and making this guy convinced I'm lucky.
Yeah, you are lucky, motherfucker. You are lucky. Give me that shit.
I'm sorry, man. The carburetor thing. When I came onto the screen, you were like this with that carburetor. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, it's
I'm proud of it. Look at it.
he's the Play-Doh king.
I should be sponsored by JB Weldon.
That's an idea. Anyway, I was just swinging by to say hi to everybody, and I wanted to talk to him, but he just disappeared.
Oh,
Yeah, give him a second.
You fucking skedaddled. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he'll be back in a minute. He's got the chiclets.
Oh, that compensation knife joke, that was hilarious, man. That's good. I like that.
Somebody's compensating for something.
Here, have this turtle.
Look, all right. The bigger the knife, the easier it kills somebody. All right.
Uh-huh.
All I'm gonna say.
I got something that's better than that knife.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How's that? That's a smart joke right there.
A pencil. All right, John Wick. Calm down.
Now, would that be the pen is mightier than the sword?
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Yeah, she made me these for my 1,000 subscriber when we crossed that. So
No. Sorry, let me zoom back in. I realized. Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, Jim's saying you're probably going to be sorry, you might be mobbed by people with new diecast projects for you. That'd probably be the only thing you'd be mobbed by.
Yeah, well, I did nothing. I worked solid for 10 hours yesterday, and I maybe did 10% of what I've got to get done. So much. There's so much stuff to do, but I'm getting there. There are a couple that I'm really excited about. Yours, for example, I can't wait to dig into that. I mean, I already have, but like actually get it done, So
apparently, you should check your messages.
Yeah, apparently I should check. My friend Lauren said I should check my messages. I'll have to do that in a little bit. Okay, hold on. Let's highlight Dan's overcompensation knife.
See? There we go. Now that's a goddamn knife right there.
Yeah, it's curved for his pleasure.
that's what I was thinking.
Well, see the curved handle, Well, I mean, I could explain it, but none of y'all will be able to understand. Elkhorn, sterling silver, 11 ounces of sterling silver in these.
So your knife's worth more than your car.
I know it's going to be very heavy on the front end, but how's the balance on it? Is it like it's not difficult to handle, right?
Oh, it's
Vice
right there.
grip,
You can't see.
half a pound. This will turn anything that I want to get turned.
Oh yeah, it's a fighting knife. It's got buckshot inside of the butt end to weigh it down.
You
This
have
is
a dead
for-
blow Bowie knife.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Dead blow.
This is for if I run
And
into
then
somebody with
long
a lot of facial accessories that can just
Tear it off. No,
yeah, there you go.
no, I'm actually knifeless at the moment. Hold on, let me see here.
You're knifeless.
I got
Come
a
on
pen.
now.
Atta boy. That's smart.
Ah. Got my little skull right there too.
I am off the scale. What's that mean?
What?
What happened? Where are we?
9:12. Dean said that I was off the scale.
He's probably talking about your fact you're not to scale because you make scale cars. You gotta
Oh,
kind of
okay,
you
yeah.
gotta wade into a Dean comment and give it a second because it's probably not what you think it is at first.
You,
Yeah,
you have to.
Hold
It's like
on.
a puzzle. You have to fit it together. Holy shit!
Yeah, he'll
Just
not.
in case
Tom
case
will not
somewhere
only
with an
stab
outlet,
you.
I
Yeah,
can,
he'll not only stab him, but he'll
start-
burn him.
Tom, you are breaking up terribly, brother.
breaking out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Tom, you not only will stab him, but you'll burn or cauterize the wound while you're doing it. So.
Well, yeah. I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, they'll just wind up with a bunch of little burnt holes in them.
Yeah. Deanna's saying the dude with a pin
I think that's
is
a point.
worse than a cat with a machine gun. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or
I'm way
Got
behind
this.
the comments.
Yes.
Yep. We've all got pins, probably except for Captain Butterknife up there.
if
What's the
you
pen?
attack me,
Are you
attack
shitting me?
and write a strongly worded letter
Yeah.
to your
Stop
parents.
motion, Tom.
Juan saying, Tom, that'd be good for the extra hairs in your nose. You just burn them out.
I used
No,
to make
even-
pens.
Even your pin is overcompensating for something.
I used to make pens. That's bolted maple.
I used to have a pen that was made out of a 50 cal shell that I loved. I don't know what happened to it. I lost it in the move, but
I got all kinds of things up there.
I would love to have that pen back.
Yeah, I got that one's. What is that one? Box elderwood.
Am I all
And
breaking up
boxes.
now or fine?
Yeah, you're better
You're back to normal-ish.
ish.
That one's kind of sparkly blue.
So Dan's got extra large pins, extra large knives, and extra large guns. Compensating for something.
And he still drives an orange Mustang.
No, right now he drives a goddamn Daewoo.
Oh, speaking of which, Dan, you and Tony are getting yours this week at some point.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, anyway, like I said, guys, I just wanted to swing by and say hello, show my pretty glamour shot. And,
Yeah.
I need to. If you just watch any of the videos that I have on YouTube, look at like the glamour shots at the end. You'll see what I'm talking about. I play basically the same song over and over again. I just want a good, like, punchy, kind of creepy. You'll understand what I'm saying, but
Like how long of a like a minute or
yeah, a minute should cover it just fine.
Okay.
That'll give me more than I need to work with, but you'll probably need some drums. So, not that that's a problem or anything.
Did you say drugs or drums?
Drums.
I lost that. Okay.
Drums. Well, I don't know. You might need some drugs too.
I got a couple drums.
You might have what I'm needing.
I got my new amplifier. If I start playing like something, there's a setting on it with it. It'll analyze what I'm playing and then it'll fill in drums and bass to it.
That's cool.
He's
Did
not
I hear you
fancy.
say that was Bluetooth too?
Yep. But you download an app. You download an app on your phone, and then it Bluetooth to the amp from the phone, and then you can download pretty much any sound you want.
Oh,
Like if
I thought that you were saying that you could Bluetooth like your guitar to the amp wherever it's at.
No.
Oh,
I
well,
still cord it up.
I was about to say, man, that would be awesome. I'd stick it up under the kid's bed and just be like,
Well, I mean, I could Bluetooth my phone to it and then stick it under their bed and then play creepy sound.
Or just put it up under Dan's bed.
Oh, I'd sleep right through it.
Oh, hell.
Wouldn't wake me up.
All right. Well, guys, much love. I gotta go. I gotta make the old lady dinner. She's actually, got that 9 to 5 thing going on. So peace.
Thanks for jumping in, Vic.
No problem.
Yeah.
Safe.
Later.
I believe if I start playing you CNN, you'll wake up in a fright.
Wake up in a fright.
Yeah, that'll scare you out of a cold sleep.
But you start playing CNN, I'll fucking wake up. Fake news. What the fuck's going on?
So this is what Lauren sent me. Apparently, she wants me to buy a hovercraft.
A hovercraft? For how much?
Let's see here.
I can't see that.
Air Cycle 720 hovercraft and trailer.
Wow.
I have a $400. I have a board member for the Museum of Off-Road Adventure. Okay.
Wait, $400?
Yeah. Excuse me. Clay Township and listing to sell this on their behalf. We purchased this item a few years ago. We intend to eventually restore it and display it. Unfortunately, no longer able to do so. I can answer questions. It's an Air Cycle 720, one-person hovercraft built in the 1960s, early 70s. There are most likely only a few in existence today. The trailer is original hovercraft and is special for launching it as well as protecting it from the delicate bottom and the airbags. No engine. I am usually in the museum every day. Asking price OBO, as it were, is there what you see is what you get? Trailer in the Air Cycle.
$400 wasn't bad for that.
I don't know what the hell I would do with it. Oh, that's a death cycle. That's got death written all over it.
Yeah, no, that's good. Look at it.
You kind of need
$400.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of trying to negotiate with Dutch Guy Garage about that Cherokee you mentioned last week. So we'll see. He's going to hopefully send me some pictures. So,
well, if nothing else, it's a trailer. You could use the trailer for shit, like
It's not
hauling
big
more
enough
scrap.
for a car. It's interesting.
You'd be probably one of the only YouTubers who has a hovercraft project on their channel.
Oh, Lauren wants me to get it for her.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, screw that.
Please, $400. Yeah. How many things do you want me to fix? She wants me to fix her Aztec. Yeah, I'm not going to get sucked in, Jim. I already enough of my own bad ideas. None of the lowballers know what I got. We'll trade for Z28. I don't have one of those either. Pretty big. And that's the older kind where you sit on top of it. So if it hits something, you're a projectile. The newer ones, you sit in them, so you have a tiny, tiny bit more safety. That one, you're just a projectile. I need to hovercraft.
Safety is the last concern here. We're after adventure, goddammit.
Well, you buy it. I'll go pick it up. I'll let you store it at my house till the spring, and you can come get it with your Daewoo.
Well, I don't have a place to put a hovercraft.
Just park it out front.
Yeah.
Out front where fucking my vehicle got towed out front, let alone a goddamn hovercraft.
Park it behind the garage. There's
Put it on your
go
porch.
behind
You
the
got a
garage.
porch,
Go
right?
any way.
Behind the garage.
Yeah, you could literally park that thing, like make a ramp, park it on top of the garage, and see him try to tow that.
Jesus Christ.
Do you have a porch at your apartment, Dan?
Do I have a what?
Do you have a porch? You know, like an outdoor sitting area?
I mean, yeah, it's about this big.
So it's big enough for, you know, if you stored it vertically, you can store your hovercraft there.
Yeah. No, I don't think it fit.
Yeah, you could drive it to work, Dan.
I mean, yeah, but I would need to get it fixed up first.
You got all that YouTube money, you'll be fine.
Look, all right, I don't have too much YouTube money.
Hey,
I'm still trying to build that stupid thing.
yeah, well, you know what? DNS has a point. Bring it in the damn apartment. You bring every other goddamn thing in the apartment. Just turn it sideways and bring it in. You got Tom. He can lift that in there.
But my apartment's already full of car parts. I don't have any more room.
You can sleep on it. It'll be your new bed. No, I'm not making a hover chair.
A hover chairo. A hoove chairo.
No hover chair.
Just let it idle over
Yeah.
the apartment.
It'll be fine. Put it on top of the there you go. You get a backup car if the Mustang breaks down.
Well, I can barely get the Mustang in the garage, let alone something on top of it.
Want to say get rid of the cat and have a hovercraft. Hey, Wojo, what's happening, Woj?
Yeah. You could turn the Honda into a hovercraft. Just,
not making a hover
take the
chair
whole, just cut the whole floor and everything out, and just place the body over top.
No,
of it.
I'm not making a hover chair. Sorry.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
Probably be cheaper.
and no, Jason, this is my friend Jason. I am not making the Honda into a hovercraft for you either. Sorry.
Damn it.
Set the TV on top of it. It will blend in. Yeah. You know what? You've got all those extra Ford motors. Stick a Ford in there.
Well, I'm trying to get one built.
Well, you got a project for it now. You got all those extra motors. Yeah, I know I make Franken vehicles, but I don't need it. I don't need a hover thing. I don't need to hover die.
Come on now.
As a man with a mostly broken spine, I do not need something I can fly out at high speed.
That would build your channel really well. The only fucking a hover Honda. Telling you, it'd be gold.
Yeah, I'm good.
The hub
No,
on.
there was actually the 4-door version of your car, Dan, that someone turned into an airboat that was for sale here, and I was close to buying it, but someone else already bought it, and they for their Instagram channel.
Of my Cobalt?
Yeah, it was for a 4-door Aveo, which is another Daewoo, but it was an airboat. They turned it into a fucking airboat. I don't think it floated, but it sort of looked like an airboat. Van Life saying not a Ford we want it to run. I'm fine with it not running.
Hey, my Fords ran. My 406 small block Chevy just never wanted to, though.
Yeah. Gary Busey needs clown balloons and copious supplies of helium. Copious supplies of helium. Never in doubt there, Dean. No, I'm not. I am not going to Pink Eye Island. Okay, so have you guys ever heard of somebody called Javi Nooner?
No.
Okay, I'll have to do an actual live stream on that because it's too hard to explain it. But basically, it's Debauchery Island. It's where engineers go to play. It's basically just a venereal disease exchange in between the U.S. and Canada in the spring. No, I'm not. I don't need to go that. No. In fact, no. If I was far enough away and had a lot of Lysol, maybe I'd go to watch. But don't actually need to be there. But it's my friend Jason. He's been on the channel a couple times. I've known him for like 15 years. I actually lived with him when I was redoing my house.
Is that the guy that brought you poutine?
No, that was Derek.
Oh, okay.
Different guy.
Fair enough.
I don't need to levitate. Hey, no, this is Neverboard. You need a hovercraft. You're in Michigan. The hovercraft's in Michigan. Your channel needs a hovercraft. You can play video games in your hovercraft on your channel.
Let's take a vote here. All right.
Neverboard.
Everybody in the chat say either yes or no. If you would like to see this man create a Honda hovercraft.
No, he can play Call of Duty while hovering. That's perfect.
It could be his new game.
Come on, people, say yes.
Hover duty.
Hover duty.
It's like you're in the action. You're always moving.
He'll finally be able to duck.
All right. Hey, no on a Honda. Juan's called it. Apparently, Dean said butter chicken. I don't know what the fuck that has to do with
Dean,
it.
that wasn't one of the options.
No, you have two boats, yes, but you need a hovercraft. That's a boat that goes on land. Let's be real. We need a killdozer way more than we need a hovercraft. I'll build a killdozer before I build a hoverboat. It's everybody's no so far. Well, DNS is saying yes, but I think he wants to watch me die, but that's neither here nor there.
Nobody wants to see a hover Honda, huh?
Yes, better than a Ford because it would won. So it's right now. It's actually tied.
I feel like
help
that guy had gotten violated by a Ford once in his life. I just don't. There's a hatred there. It's just not natural.
Maybe the propeller will help me deflect the bullet spray. That is true. That would be a reverse spray and spray. Actually, fire it into the propeller. Maybe it'll pray and spray. Because his new name is actually Never Duck S10. Because if you watch him play Call of Duty, he doesn't duck a lot.
Deflect the bullet spray. Well, as long as you're not next to an oak tree, I think you'll be fine.
But what about butter chicken? There is no butter chicken. I'm not making a hover chicken either. Yeah, I'm not looking on Facebook for a D9 dozer right now. I don't even have like play school dozer money right now. So now that Van Life's a GMC guy.
I feel sorry for him.
You can slap a GMC tag on that hovercraft.
He must spend a lot of time at the junkyard.
Spray and pray, baby.
Hover Sierra.
Take it easy, DNS. Thanks for dropping in, man.
Later.
Have a good night, man.
Yeah, I'm not making a hover Chero, guys. Sorry.
Then why even bring it up? Get us all hoped up like that.
It's called multiple topics, Dan.
It's the air set.
I don't know anything about that.
Hey, full throttle kind of guy, what's happening? Thanks for jumping in. We are talking about stupid ideas, and we're also with the two founding members of the NGG News Network.
And I have a carburetor full of JB Weld.
Yes,
a carburetor that Ford invented, by the way.
Dan is making a Play-Doh frosted carburetor.
Yes,
that's a new line from Dunkin' Donuts.
You can drive your car there and then take off the top of that thing and have a snack.
It's true.
Oh, how's the new job going, Tom?
It's going all right.
Hey, looking for another one.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
It's just not really what I expected. I thought I was going to be learning more how to program the machines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm just a button pusher.
They don't want you to learn the machines first and then start you into stuff, or?
Not really. It's never going to progress into being able to program it. It's just basically I'm going to learn really well how the machine works and then not be paid that much for it.
So I'll demonstrate. Open machine, pull out part, put new part on, close door, push button.
Basically.
Yeah, unfortunately, the money's in pushing all the buttons and not touching the machine.
Yeah, exactly. The part they're not going to show me how to do.
That's too bad, man.
What do you do? At least I got something for now.
Yeah. Van Life saying Ford is giving away free puppies with new vehicle purchases. I wouldn't put it past all of them at this point. Henry Ford stopped Holly making cars 6%. Okay. Okay. Hey, Tom, we need to, but they don't want you to walk home alone when it breaks down. That's why Ford's giving away puppies.
It's a little late for that.
It's like a mouth retainer, but for carburetors.
The kids are supposed
JP
to.
Will?
I don't know. You lost me on that one and never talked to you.
I can't seem to put together those dots.
I don't.
Well, even the maintenance people don't get paid that much for CNC machines. It's all the programmers. Like,
no, what are you talking about? The guys that come out and fix the machines, there's money in that. But the constant money where you're not running around like a sideshow effect going someplace all the time is the programming. Hey, Dean's saying they could pay you not to program, Tom.
I mean, technically that's what they're doing now, and they don't pay me enough not to program, I guess. So, and
my friend Jason actually is sold CNC machines and is done a lot of stuff. He's actually an engineer, and he does have a point. Just because they won't teach you doesn't mean you can't take a programming class and combine the skills. If it's something you liked, it's probably actually worth investing a little time in to learn it. And then you don't have to worry about them teaching you something you can. There's money in it, man.
There is, but in order for me to have a functional house and family and go to school, that's a lot.
Yeah, his guys where he works that set up and run make $39 an hour.
I'm making 19.
Oh, I thought you were making 20.
No, 19.
Dean says just threaten them gently.
Then they'd probably
You want to borrow this?
Well, actually, like, I got in from break the other day, and apparently somebody was just smoking a big old joint in there because whole place smelled like skunk.
Yeah, Jason saying the money is in the setup programming, knowing how to get more out of the machines. If it's something you like, it's worth trying to see if you can get into even just taking a class semester or something. If it's something you like, because there's money in it to be made, it's something you can actually build a long-term future on. 39 ain't bad. Nope. The reference was Tom saying you can rake it off and have a snack when you get there. Yeah, well, I think he's trying to clean up his comment from before. You still lost his blood. Sorry. Those are the Class A guys. In the industry, it's mostly a $20 to $32 at most shops. The best make 50 to 60, but those are usually application engineers.
Yeah.
Minimum wage in California is $20. Good Lord. Well, Kiss, yeah, you're going to start having $10, a thing of fries at McDonald's is going to be 10 to 12 bucks. You can't fix the economy by increasing people's wages when everything else increases with it. If you don't fix the inflation of what we spend, that shit's meaningless. Absolutely meaningless. You can't spend your way out of debt.
In fact, if you force people to pay their employees that much more, then they're going to raise up prices that much more, and everything. Like it's
It's also
already getting bad.
well, like Jason was talking about, that guy that's learned programming, gone to school for whatever else. If he's making $39 an hour, then you start making $39 an hour, but you don't have the skills he has. What's the value on him even doing it at all? You destroy all the knowledge people went through to get to where they are. You just shit it all away, and you cannot spend your way out of. You have to fix the fucking economy. You can't just make people more money and magically shit gets better. Doesn't work like that. Take it easy, Jim. I appreciate you jumping in, man. I'll throw this up one more time. And Jim is almost at 500 subscribers. He's going to go to No Name Nationals. So if you would, please go check out his channel and watch a video, comment, or hit the like button, and then hit subscribe, because if you interact with it first, it tends to stick. If you don't, YouTube has this nice little happenstance of getting rid of your subscribers for you. So definitely go check out Jim's Fastback Garage. He's a great guy. Looking forward to seeing him again at No Name, if not before. Yeah, well, you get paid more to stay home in Michigan than you actually going to work. And some things, yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, Jason's actually 20 minutes north of me. So we could collapse the supply of people, send Americans to Canada, and reside at Pickles' place. Well, I don't. I think technically, since Pickles in the people removal department at the tire store, he'd have to kick you out.
When's Pickle moving back to Newfoundland?
He keeps avoiding answering that question. He is the dean of Canada. You get talking about something, and he talks about everything else but the thing you asked. And by the time you get back to remembering it, he's already gone for the night. It's like, well, shit, I wanted to know that. And now I can't ask it, because he started off on some weird thing about how he wore an onion on his belt and he clubbed baby seals to death, because that's what you do in Newfoundland.
That's apparently what you do in Newfoundland, yeah.
Or jump over to Puerto Rico and refuse to leave. It's America anyway, though, bud. You got to watch for 10 minutes, like, and a comment. I've at least tried to watch a short, and at least hit the like button and then subscribe. That seems to have worked for me. But yeah, it's definitely weird how the whole thing works. We could make it very difficult for Prime Minister. Okay, Mr. T, Prime Minister Mr. T. I didn't know that was a thing.
He pities the fool.
Yeah, I pity the fool. Hey, Jim, I appreciate it, guys. Jim is up to 491 subscribers. That's very cool. I appreciate it.
Nice.
He very much earned it, but I do want to help him as much as I can, because he's an awesome guy. And it would be nice to see him bring a car to No Name Nationals this year. He was simply there last year. It was very cool to hang out with him and LNA and the little LNAs and Mrs. LNA. Let's go hang out with most of the weekend.
Yeah, Jim's been around for a long time. He subscribed to me. Like, I don't even know how many subscribers I had back then when he finally subscribed.
Yeah, it's 6% of Junkyard, because I met you and him, and the whole circle of crazy was pretty much from Junkyard. Nice. Never Duck hit 1,600 subscribers today. Very cool, my friend. Nice. He needs watch hours, so definitely go check out his channel, Neverboard S10 Addict. He's doing a lot of video gaming live streams right now. He also builds some pretty cool cars and does some other neat stuff as well. But that's what I catch him most at lately. I'll throw him up in the background when he's on his live streams as I'm editing. Say hi, check it out for a couple minutes, and then I can leave him up and help him with his watch hours as I'm doing other stuff. And if I hear something in the background, I sit back on and watch him get murdered all the time. It's mostly bang, reset, bang, reset, bang.
He's got to learn to duck right out the gate.
Pretty much. I mean, literally, he's respawned and just all of his shit fell off again because he got shot in the head, like right there.
Yeah. Those people are ruthless online.
I don't know. It's crazy. I purposely don't get involved with important matters. I am collapsing the worth of foreigners to all Americans. Dean is a one-man wrecking crew. Yeah, Van Life hasn't posted anything in almost a year. That throw a short up there, man. Just keep the if you even if you just simply keep the channel alive, YouTube will still help you, but you have to do something because you got to keep feeding the algorithm.
Well, actually, December was one of my best months recently, and I didn't post shit. So I think if you just stop posting once in a while, then it'll start filtering your old videos out back into the world.
Yeah, that didn't work for me. I don't have that. I don't have the subscriber numbers you do, though. That might be something. So that might make a difference.
I think it's just the number of videos at that point, not really.
I have a fuckload of it, but it seems like in January, everybody that I watched with any kind of frequency other than you guys didn't post anything new. Seems like everybody takes January off. And correct me if I'm wrong, Dan, but did you post a couple of weeks ago? Was it 7 million or 9 million views?
Oh, I got 9,100,000 and something thousand views.
That's
total
not
views on the channel.
No, that doesn't mean that doesn't mean 9 million motherfucking views is nothing to sneeze at. That's a lot of views.
It's actually, I mean, it kind of I do kind of sometimes go on to some bigger channels and see how many views they have, and my channel does have more views than some of the bigger YouTube channels out there. That's probably not a good ratio percentage, actually, but.
Well, I was gonna. A lot of the people that I've talked to that have had not the same results you've had, but they kind of hit a plateau with a subscriber count, and everything kind of dropped off. It's like the quick subscribers seem to go away, or have you noticed that, or how do you see it at all with your channel?
Well, it depends on how you get subscribers, because YouTube is split in half. There's long form and then there's short form.
Yeah.
Anybody who watches your shorts, generally speaking, doesn't watch your long form content, and vice versa. If they watch your long form, generally speaking, they're not the ones watching your shorts.
Yeah, it's two different.
It's just cut in half. So, like, if you gather all your content, like all your subscribers off the shorts, yeah, your shorts will do really good, but it's not gonna like transfer over.
Yeah. Everybody'd always said you do shorts for subscribers, you do long for watch hours.
Yeah.
Van Life saying I documented my van build for others to learn from. I wasn't even. I never thought about the money aspect of YouTube. To be honest with you, I wanted to hit 1,000 subscribers simply because it made it easier to get my foot in the door with the other stuff I want to do with the channel, which is the shop tours and talking to companies and that stuff. I knew there wasn't going to be a lot of money in it. I just wanted to get a chance to get out there and be able to do more things.
I was completely in it for the money. I'm not even gonna lie. I literally looked at YouTube and was like, you know what? People make a lot of money doing that shit. I can do that shit. So then I just started doing it.
When it gets cold, any video with heat takes off on my channel. So never worth saying. Dan should have done the JB Carby mods with stop motion like Gumby. Oh, Mr. Carburetor!
No.
I mix real physical mathematical equations with fluid mechanics details to people, but I cover it in bullshit and parables to keep the trolls off the scent.
The trolls are your friends, though.
No, not all of us.
Really grow the channel. Like, if you genuinely want to grow a channel and have consistent views on your videos, trolls are really the ticket. They are the most faithful viewers of your channel. Anytime you post anything, they are the first ones to watch it so that they can criticize you about it.
They hate
and then they promote you. They'll go to their own channel and say, oh, this fat ass did this again, New Guy's Garage. And it's like, yes, promote my shit. Because it doesn't matter if you watch the channel, whether you like me or not. It just matters that you watch it. So.
Van Life saying I turned a mid-sized Sprinter van into a fully sustainable house. It's loaded with everything, including a washer and dryer. That sounds much nicer than Dan's apartment.
Yes.
Nothing hurts more than having 1.25 million channel views and 1,600 subscribers. That's what Neverboard's saying. I have no
Well,
freaking
only
idea.
461 subscribers, so
How many channel views do you have?
beats me.
I'm looking at my.
You go to the about section on your actual channel, and then it'll tell you how many views.
I
your
don't think I'll
channel has.
care until I get 1,000 subscribers, if that
I
ever
got-
happens.
468,000 views, almost 9,000 watch hours. It says I have more subscribers than I have. That's nice. And $84. Hey.
Hey, nice.
No, I just.
Currently sitting negative $300.
Well, I mean that considering I've got about $4,000 into the Chambler and $1,000 in random equipment that I've had to buy microphones, cameras, blah 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 blah. At this rate, I'll have broken even in about 50 years. So
I suppose
That's something.
you've gone out and bought like cameras and microphones and stuff, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, because I can't with what I'm doing. Just the phone. I tried that for a while. It didn't work. Then I got a boom or a shotgun mic, and that works sometimes. And I went to the lapels, and even that isn't working well. I still have to edit a lot in the audio, and it doesn't sound as good as it should. So it's just more time, more shit. I bought a knockoff GoPro, or I got a knockoff GoPro for Christmas, so I can start filming in the car. Dan, I gave you the E. Weber carb sizing equation with PMO carb uses.
Cool. I don't believe in equations. I believe in results.
Oh, Jesus. I would have done better if I applied more to editing, but once again, it was just a documentation for me. That's Van Life saying. I look at the editing as something I'm slowly getting better at my presentation, but editing helps. So
Shaky cam for the win.
yeah, well, that
A
works.
little shaky in there.
I know that doesn't work when you're actually like cutting things and doing things in the video. It's kind of hard to hold the camera and slice stuff. So
See, just show the aftermath.
what's happening? Thanks for jumping in, Sir Duke.
Just show like 1 or 2 seconds of you doing something, and then just it's all done. You can just be like, "Well, there you got this far." That's what
It's
I
getting
do.
there more and more. I'm showing less and less of what I'm doing, and more of me jibber jabbering. Van Life Center got 25,000 in the Sprinter van. The vans are worth 200,000 with half the stuff mine has. Yeah, the factory ones are not cheap. Tax write-off 6. Oh, well, I know I need to get a LLC started this year. That's definitely the thing I have to do. I have to find out how that works with. Does the LLC need to own the cars? Do I have to get insurance through the LLC? I need to know more before I go too much farther into it.
Yeah, I have no idea about any of that stuff.
Labor saves a lot of money if done right. Yeah. Oh no, no one would have. That thing would have been 30 or 40 grand if someone else built it. If I had to pay for it, but that doesn't mean it's worth 30 or 40 grand. Dean saying trolls are good for stashes and fun. But if you want real info, you've got to get to avoid trolling dipshits. D. Vizard runs Trolls' noses in it. He likes for whipping peed and grundies and okay. I'm assuming that means I don't. I'm assuming it means dirty diapers, but it's only an assumption. I don't want to think about it.
You have to feed the trolls. Don't try to snuff them out. Snuffing them out doesn't work. Feeding them does. Trust me.
Yeah, I just give a nice comment and they go away. I think I got about 600 subs and quit. That's actually enough. If you're interested, look up No Name Nationals. It's in September in Missouri. It's just a bunch of goofy assholes from YouTube with cars going for a drag race. It's a lot of fun. Not a lot of, you can camp, your van will be perfect. You can actually camp at the track, do it on the cheap, and just have a good old time. It was a hell of a lot of fun. And hopefully these two chuckle fucks right here will actually be there this year.
Hopefully. If we can get there. Everything's
Why do
so
I have this feeling
goddamn
that-
far away. That's the problem.
Why do I have this feeling that you 2 and 3 children will be jamming in a Daewoo?
I don't know. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to get. You can't just drop everything and drive, 26 hours
It's not 26 hours.
both ways.
It's not how that shit works, Dan.
What,
It's
what do you mean it's not? You drive there and you don't have to drive back 6%?
you're not driving there and going, "Hey, everybody," and driving back. It's not 26 hours straight. It's in Missouri.
Well, no, but it's 26 hours out of,
Yeah.
right. That's
Yeah, and you have 2 people that could drive.
that's not the point. We have jobs. We have, well, actually, technically, yeah, we both have kids who we don't have all the time, and we got to work around that factor.
I'm
Yeah.
hearing a lot of can'ts.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Well, we might end up getting there, but not with a car.
Yeah, we might end up flying in.
Look at the last one who got mad because I referenced babysitting my own child. I wasn't aware my verbiage was a crime. I must have missed something.
No idea.
Amelia Earhart did, and one greater than Amelia is here.
I never
Amelia
babysat.
fucking got lost, and crashed into the ocean somewhere.
Van Life St. in Nevada, no way. Oh, you have a freaking house on wheels. And Tony's Hot Rod Garage drove from where you are to there last year. You can make it a road trip, go do stuff, and end up there and have fun.
You need money for that.
He's got a house on wheels. He can do odd jobs as he's going. And Dean's saying it's helpful if your navigator drinks a lot.
Oh,
Just enough to keep from getting nervous.
Yeah. My last man. Oh, he's talking about his last update video. I'll have to look at it. I didn't realize. I've only caught your live streams lately, but I'm sorry. No, I hope you guys can come this year. It'd be nice to see you there. I understand if you can't, but the way it ended last year sucked. So
yeah, it did.
well, I'm sorry. Van life is odd jobs don't pay his bills. He's fancy. Ooh, pinky's up fancy. No, I totally understand. I'm just throwing it out there. It was something you'd be interested in or not, and it was a hell of a lot of fun. So,
Speaking of flying there, 6%. If we happen to fly in there, would you possibly be able to pick us up at the airport?
yes,
2 hours away in St. Louis.
you need to fly in it. So I'm already driving down there. I'll pick your asses up on the way down there.
Yeah, it worked.
No matter what, if by some chance I couldn't, I guarantee there'll be somebody that will go get your asses. You know that. That would have happened last year too.
Well, yeah, but we had literally zero chance of making
No, I understand, but if you'd actually gotten a flight last year, someone would have gotten your asses at wherever the hell you're at. So
it. Yeah. Well, I was looking at plane tickets. I think it'd be around for me and him both round trip. Be total around $900. Right on there.
Cost of living is a lot more out west. Yeah, you're close enough to California, but don't underestimate Michigan. We got taxes on taxes on taxes. Van life just needs a bigger generator. You could set up a diesel to EV on road generation plant. Okay. I don't want to think about it too much. And you are a fancy man with your van. I'm gonna have to actually look at that and see. That's very cool.
Wow. I finally sprung the bill and I bought a camshaft for that thing. So wheels are actually turning on the old 302 bill.
Nice.
After
Wheels on the motor go round and round.
Yep.
2.5 years.
Cam on the motor goes round and round, round and round, round and round.
Hopefully it does. We'll see.
Until he gets the wrong lifters and they flatten out and burn up his cam.
Stock lifters. Roller. The
Okay,
roller
then you're
lifters,
theoretically safe.
yeah, I'm fine.
It's bitching. What? Yep. Oh. So I got that stuff from Fluid Film. I'll be applying it to something in 2 weeks at Hoist House. One of the guys that are running Hoist House, either been applying it to their truck they're restoring or their friend's the old VW camper van. So
The hell is Hoist House? What do they do?
they literally rent hoists. They like it's I think it's a 6,000 square foot shop, and there's 4 2-posts, 1 drive on and flat space, and you can sandblast there, you can rebuild stuff there, you can pull stuff apart there, you can wear flat stalls, place to go to work on the car or your car. You rent it by the bay, they have tools. I'm sorry, you rent it by the hour or however they want it, you figure it out with them. And they have tools and all kinds of stuff there. So
Neat.
it's one of the shop tours I did, one of the early ones. And their business has grown quite a bit since I think they'd only been open for about 2 months when I did the shop tour. They're definitely growing. I'm very happy for them. They're cool guys. So median home price for Reno is about $500,000. So my friend Lauren, her birth family is in Utah, and they're in that range. That's crazy. Oh, yeah, so probably no video this Friday because the generators are one thing left to try, and I don't think I'll have that done before I leave. So that'll end up being next week.
What's wrong with the generator?
It's surging idle. I've rebuilt the carb twice or cleaned it up twice. So I think one of the gaskets is missing. Sorry.
Vacuum leak?
I think one of the gaskets is missing. That makes the most sense at this point. So that's when I'll pull it apart when I get back. If I probably won't have time to do it tomorrow because I got to prep the house to do some other stuff. For taking off, somebody's coming for the doggies. I won't be here, so. And I don't think I'll have time to finish the car before I get out of here for the weekend. So it'll be fun. Now that the one generator is apparently a commercial one. It's only a 2,500 watt generator. It's $1,500 new. I looked it up. It's like, holy.
Well,
My 9,000 Generac was 900 new. So this is apparently a straight commercial one. So I need to get it running because I would like a few $100s for that thing. And it runs, but it needs to run where it's not surging. So it's got to have. The only thing left is I think it's a gasket that's missing, but might find out tomorrow. Probably find out Sunday. So
a gasket in the carburetor? Or?
Where the carburetor mounts to the engine, I think. I think I dropped or misplaced one of the 2 gaskets, and I think I have the wrong gasket against the engine, and it's letting vacuum. It's letting air by, but I'll find out more when I get back. It runs enough to worst case. It's like if it's going to be something complicated or more than $20, it leaves as it is. So
Yeah.
because I'm
Where's
only
all the where's all the Chambler on the road videos and drives of it? I figured you'd be plastering YouTube shorts of you driving that thing.
no, it's going to be a bigger update video. I'm trying to wait to see if there's a bunch of video of it at Hoist House. I had it up on the lift and shot all the underneath stuff and some driving videos, update videos. I've painted it, I'm detailing it, I'm cleaning it. It needs some things that will also be after we see what happens with Autorama, because it's not getting fixed until after that. There's going to be one video probably early April with like version 1.5 where a lot of stuff is fixed and done. But no, as soon as this stuff's done, the garage will be finished next week, and then all that shit's cleaned up, and I can yank the Honda in here and just start cutting it to bits. So now I'm trying not to saturate the market with Chambler. I want make people happy, but I need to edit a whole video of it from start to finish. But
Well, you should be saturating you should be saturating with the Chambler. They waited so long to see it done, and now once it's done, they don't get any videos of you driving it.
well, there will be, Dan. Jimping Jesus. I got 6 cars, Dan. There's only one of me.
Well,
Jumping G's.
just saying. My goodness.
Check my last.
You should
post.
have had at least 20 shorts out on that thing by now.
There's been a shitload of them on other topics. I did one of the underneath of the car at Hoist House. I did a short of what it looks like underneath. No, I'm pushing it out there, but it needs to actually be. I'd like it to make it to, if it goes to Autorama, that's going to be something that'll be in the video. But it's time. It takes time. I don't have the money or the time to do this hammer videos out. I just can't do it anymore. Couldn't do it before. Dean's saying check out his last post on your JB Well Venturi size, Dan.
Well, I'm currently on his stream right now. I can't check anything out yet.
I'm leaving Sunday to Kansas for work, hoping to meet Jack Stands of Cinder Blocks. Yeah, good luck with that one.
Oofta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Careful.
Yeah.
Careful with that.
It's very sharp from time to time.
That's
Yeah.
he might try to bleed you for money like he did me, but
there's a lot of stuff to that. I'll have to text you later. You do whatever you're comfortable with. Just be careful.
Yeah.
No, not like Dolly the 6% sheep.
Well, like the Venturi size is not changing. Just everything around the Venturi is. So the actual diameter of the Venturi is not changing. I'm going to keep that the same. I'm changing everything else around it to try to make more CFM and better booster signal.
Yes, the Jesse Venturi is staying the same.
Yes, because I mean, really, if I wanted, if ultimate CFM was just the thing I was going for, I would just hog out the bores and call it a day, and then it would flow way more CFM. That's not the point, though. The point is to make this function better with the Venturi diameter the way it is.
Not
I mean,
at
I'm
all.
hogging out the bottoms
The
to
car.
put a bigger base plate, but the actual opening size itself stays the same.
I'm seeing whiskers.
Yeah, there's a monster in the corner of Dan's screen.
Where?
Right over here, Dan.
Where? Well, I can't see where you're pointing.
To your left.
My left.
Yes, that would be your left hand. Now reach towards the screen, and there's a cat.
Oh, yeah, right there.
I see whiskers.
Yeah. We keep being mildly invaded by a cat.
That's true. Very angry cat. There he is.
It's about the time that Dan goes vertical and his phone breaks because the cat knocked it over.
Nah, I'm hooked up. Would you get out of frame? You're not the star of this program.
No, I'm physically limited in what I can do and financially limited in what I can do, and got to kind of try
I'm
to
also physically limited on what I can do.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't try to do.
Needs catnip.
No, never gotten catnip.
Yeah, it sucks getting old. It also sucks being broken.
Yeah. Knee surgery.
Yeah.
I can feel the weather changing.
2x4 through the face.
Yeah. My head can feel the wind blowing.
Nice.
Yeah, try the knee surgery through your entire body. That's just look forward to that one. I wake up in the morning and when the weather changes, and literally I just have to take my fingers, and it just sounds like I'm cracking dry spaghetti. Just
I'm slowly getting. Not so much now. I haven't been hurt the new job at all. Just emotionally.
Emotionally scarred. Van Life saying 40 years in the construction business. Yeah, that would that's definitely gonna leave you a little bruised.
Yeah, I stopped doing any job that requires me to be outside. I said, fuck that shit.
I love what you do with us 6%. I don't know what that means, Dean.
Jesus Christ.
Not sure where you're going with that one, Dean, but thanks, I guess.
He's going
Okay.
on.
Breaking news. What the hell is Dean and 6% up to?
Yeah, I think we'll ask this and we'll get out of here. How's the strike going there, Dan?
Nothing's going to happen until it gets busy this summer. I mean, they're not willing to negotiate. It's just a bunch of, they post something in the paper, the union posts something in the paper, just battling back and forth that way.
Is this
But
time?
I mean, they're never gonna move unless we can actually financially hurt them, which we already are, but not significantly enough, just because it's not that busy anyway during the winter. Once summertime picks up and all the idiots come up, the city people, city idiot.
Yeah,
Once they come up, then we'll have a lot more leverage. So until then, it's no movement.
just opening up your time and your lives to us. Well, I think I appreciate that, Dan. Or Dino, sorry. Luckily, I'm on the smart side of the construction. I'm a union wireman, sub technician that builds substations. Well,
Nice.
like tasty subs, like that Tom would like for his sub sandwich subscribers.
Yeah, his sub sandwich subscribers.
Yes, I don't have quite enough sandwiches yet to get to No Name.
You're damn close.
You're very close.
Need 39 sandwiches before I can make it there.
Anybody would like to donate their subscription sandwich to New Guys Guitar,
Yes,
which everybody probably already has here. So
most likely.
Yeah.
But if you haven't, sub to me, and then I can get the No Name.
There's been more people trickling in, but it's definitely the consistent. Although I haven't seen Larry and LNA in about a month probably, and who the hell knows where Pickle went. I think Whitty's in witness relocation.
yeah, the band has fallen apart.
It happens. The junkyard is on his own planet.
He commented on my JB Well video.
Huh?
He just said, "Oh no." ...
Well, he's
Nice.
definitely been putting out more content lately, at least shorts. I know he's got a
Yeah.
lot going on with his friend that's ill.
I suppose that's true.
And then I think they've got family stuff happening, and I know he's private, so I don't want to say anything out of the realm. But I know that if anyone doesn't know, which he's made it abundantly available on YouTube at this point, he knows Paul Harrell and has been editing Paul Harrell's videos for a number of years, and they're friends. And unfortunately, Paul is dying of cancer.
Yeah.
So
Quite rapidly.
a lot of that is he's got a lot of irons in the fire. Junkyard, they've known each other for quite a while, so he's very busy. That's why I haven't seen him too much. And at least from everything I ever saw, Paul, he seemed like a pretty decent guy. And I know that Junkyard knows him on a much different level, so it definitely sucks that does not look like he's going to make this one. So.
Yeah, that sucks too. Yeah. Guess his brother's trying to take over the channel, but it's not going to be the same.
No, they're very different people, but you never know. It's morbid, and he hit 1 million subscribers, I think, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So at least that happened before anything else happened. It still sucks, because, like I said, he seems like a fairly decent guy, probably not a very nice guy. And if Junkyard likes him, he seems like a pretty good judge of character. So I would rely on that, to be honest with you. So that the YouTube gun community is definitely losing a very knowledgeable and entertaining guy. So no more morbid. Okay, I think that's about the time to end it. Oh no, Jamie, I've seen her a lot on Instagram. I have not seen her in here much. So, but I do think it's time to go ahead and end it. So I thank you guys much for jumping in. Thank everybody in the comments. New stuff's coming out all the time from pretty much everybody. If you need music, New Guys Guitar. What's the email address again, Tom?
newguysguitarmn@gmail.com.
Is that on your channel?
Yep. Shoot me an email and I'll get you some song files and keep you from being copywritten by the evil copyright evildoer.
Liberals.
Yeah, if you want to fight against a man, that man down there is actually the one to do it with, because you can use his music and avoid all the power brokers, man. So
Yeah.
you need music, hit him up. He makes
Totally against the man.
You're the anti-establishment man.
And if you want any local news or national news,
The slowest growing news channel in the face of the world, NGG News, probably coming at you this weekend with some more tasty news updates.
that's right.
No, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.